Killer, Dipset, Charlamagne.
Oh, hi there! T-Lou's How To. Today we are going to make some chicken. We're going to be making some chicken on a bed of mushrooms. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start the rice because it takes about 45 minutes to fully cook. The thing with rice is that a lot of people mess up is that they keep checking it, they keep opening the lid, trying it, testing it. It's very simple, but you just have to let it be, kind of like a teenager, you know? Just let it sit. Rice can be very specific. If you get a box of rice, you want to follow the directions exactly. But basically the water should be about equal with the amount of rice that you put into it. We are using black wild rice. Ooh, from Minnesota. Do about 3/4 of a cup. Thing of chicken broth instead of water adds flavor. I'm going to turn this pan on. There we go. Whole can right in the pot. That's that little bit I spilled on the floor, right? I'm going to put some butter in there. Put our rice in. Rice. Okay, so we're stirring. We have this on a high flame right now. So you can see it's a little too high. We're going to bring it down to about a medium. We'll add let rice do its thing, and we'll make chicken. But T-Lou, you ask me, what is this recipe calling for? Okay, so we have the rice on. We also need, to make chicken on shrooms, we need shallots. Any type of mushroom. We have a whole assortment here. We have your shiitake. We have your baby bella. Cremini. Whatever that means. Am I right? Am I right? Sour cream. Heavy cream. Salt, pepper, we got that. Chicken stock. And some chicken. We shall take our cutting board. Damn, where'd my shallots go? Here. Cute little box. Just make sure. Bam, bam. Cut off the ends. These are like little cute baby onions. And they have a fancier name. I don't really know what the difference is because they smell just like onions. Wonder if they make your eyes water. The skins are a little tricky to get off. They go everywhere. You also need a saute pan. Bam, bam. I'm going to turn the flame on, medium high. We're going to finely dice these, put some butter into the pan, however much butter you want. So we're just going to chop these. Great. Throw those on. Now, with the butter, we're going to put these in there for about 5 minutes. You want them right before they turn brown. So you just kind of want to make them translucent without browning them. So a low flame is good. Mine looks a little high. Just stirring them occasionally because while they are cooking, we'll be cutting our mushrooms. Yeah, and these do make your eyes water. In case you were wondering. Damn shallots. Now I also have a little bit of truffle oil. This is big. These are big things. It's like oil and it just smells like mushrooms and it's probably expensive. I just found it in my cabinet. Good, looking good. I don't know if I'm going to use all these, but maybe I will. You can discard the stems or save them for later. I'm going to use them because I'm a rebel. I'm going to cut these into small pieces. I'm going to cut the tops thinly. And we're eventually, when the shallots are ready, we're going to be adding these mushrooms to our shallots that will have become translucent, like an invisibility cloak. I come up with this little system where I put the wet paper towel here. I just give the mushroom a little wipe down. Since I'm using all parts and since they will be cooking together, I've really just been cutting a little crazy. Like here, for instance, is a bella mushroom. So I just give it a little wipe. And you know, I started off kind of doing that. It's easier and nobody cares. It's going to taste great. Just throw the mushrooms in, get them sauteing with the shallots so they start cooking. Here are our mushrooms. You see, they're kind of looking quite nice. We got quite a few in there. I think we got enough. Just going to toss the rest of these in. Make sure that they're not sticking. If need be, I added a little oil, just a little vegetable oil, a little truffle oil, a little butter, so that we keep them going here. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add some salt. 1/3 of a cup. And add some port wine. This is some crappy wine. Throw a little of this in just in case. Crank up the heat a little bit. Move this to the back burner. I had frozen chicken breast, which I de-thawed. I took out this morning. There's not a lot of things that gross me out more than raw chicken. I'm going to brown these, so I'm really going to crank up the heat with some oil. As soon as this oil gets hot, I'm just going to throw down my chicken to brown it for a little bit. But initially what we're going to be doing, we're going to add 1/3 cup of heavy cream to the mushroom concoction. Switch again while this gets hot. I'm going to burn up the alcohol a little bit. Keep that on medium-high until it starts to thicken. You don't want the cream to burn, so that's just going to take a little bit. As we brown our chicken in the hot skillet, we are going to then transfer it to a baking dish. These on the bottom. 325. Bam. Alright, browning this chicken. I have the heat on relatively high. I just put some regular EVOO, to quote Rachel Ray. It could use a little more browning than that. We're just browning it to, you know, get that overall delicious feel. Not just taste, but appearance does matter. Alright, alright. So I just added my heavy cream. It's on a low heat. Chicken is browning.
Is it recording?
Yeah. I took like a second of filming, but... Molly, have dinner with us? Sure.
You want to see the movie? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Molly, you're gonna love this. Just ignore the fact that there's mushrooms in it. And side note, I have changed the name of this meal to chicken on shrooms to trippin' chicken. Alright? It's better. Admit it. I know. Trippin' chicken.